This video I'm going to be doing 1- and 2-step equations. Don't forget, if you get lost, if you get confused, if you want to write something down more, pause the video, rewind, use that to your advantage. Okay, I'm just going to do a few examples. Hopefully you guys will catch along. When we're solving equations, we want something to have x equals some number. Right? Could be 15, could be 27, could be 109. Right? It doesn't matter what it is, but we want x and we want equals some number. Notice that we have the variable on the side, equals sign, this is very important, and then the number on the other side. So when we're solving something like, per se, 2x equals 4, obviously just looking at the solution, or the problem, we know that x would have to be 2, because 2 times 2 is 4. But in order to get there, by using algebraic rules, if we divide by 2, because I know 2 divided by 2 is 1, so then I will have only 1x, like what I'm trying to get back to, correct? Because 1x equals some number is what we want. Well, if I divide by 2 on this side, I have to do the exact same thing to the entire other side. So then 4 divided by 2, I'll be left with x equals 2 as my solution. For another example, let's look at where we would have to add or subtract something. Okay, if we have x plus 4 equals 8, obviously we know that 4 plus 4 equals 8, so this should be x equals 4. But let's just check that by using some of our algebraic things. So in order to make it just be a lone x, if I have plus 4, well, if I take 4 away from this side and I subtract 4 from this side, because what I do to one side I must do to the other. 4 minus 4 is 0, so I am left with just a single x. 8 minus 4 is 4, and I did get my solution, x equals 4. You can also check your solution but just by plugging in 4 for x, so 4 plus 4 equals 8, and it does work out. Here's another one where we're going to have to do a sort of different operation. Right now, x is being divided by 2. Well, in order to get this as a lone x, I know that 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1, which I want just one x. So if I can make it such that I have 2 divided by 2, that part will make 1. Well, if I multiply by 2 just like I did, I have 2 times 2, or 2 divided by 2 is 1. Also what I do to one side, I must do to the other, so I also must multiply this 9 by 2. Well, now I have x equals 9 times 2 is 18. Whoa, sorry, going crazy on that one. Wahaha. Now I'm going to do a few examples where we have multi-steps. And this time it's going to be actually just 2 steps to find our solution. In this problem we have 2x plus 7 equals 4. Well, we know the order of PEMDAS, parentheses, exponent, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. This time when we're solving equations, we're kind of going to do this backwards. So we're going to add or subtract first and then multiply or divide. So if I want to add or subtract first, well, I know I need to get x by itself, so I must have to subtract 7 from both sides to make that go away on that side. So I know 7 minus 7 is 0, so now I'll be left with 2x equals negative 3. Okay, done all my adding and subtracting to get stuff away. Now I'm going to look at multiplying and dividing. Well, if I have 2 x's, I really only want 1, so I know 2 divided by 2 is 1, and I have to do the same thing to the other side. Well, you can leave your answer just like that. You can leave it as negative 3 over 2. You can also leave it as negative 1.5. Either way is perfectly fine with me. I can figure it out. This is going to be the last one I'm going to look at in this video, and then you guys can look at the next one, which is multi-step variables, if you want some more help on harder problems. In this one, I'm going to add or subtract to get stuff away first again. So I'm going to subtract my 2 from both sides. So I have negative 3 over 2x still equals 2. Now I want to get rid of this fraction. In order to get rid of our fractions, if we multiply by the bottom, then I know 2 divided by 2 is 1. I'll do the same thing to the other side. So I have negative 3x equals 4. Last step, divide by the negative 3. Make sure you take the negative with it. We cannot have a negative x equals something. Notice it's just positive 1x equals something. So negative 3 divided by negative 3 makes a positive 1, so x equals negative 4 divided by 3. You can leave your solution just like that. Hope you guys enjoyed somewhat and learned a little bit more. Thank you guys for watching.